Hello gamers, and welcome to another monochrome run of Splatoon 3's side order. This one's gonna be a bit different than the previous two I have shown you guys because this time I will be doing an off-color monochrome run. For this run I will be using the Splatana wiper, and as you can see the most common tone is the lucky one. The second most common tone doesn't matter, I don't even know why they put that in there. But anyways, the off-color run will be using this weapon, but doing a color chip run based on a tone which is not the most common tone. I did a poll on YouTube and you guys voted for the power chips, and the reason I will be doing the red tone power chips is because we have this Splatana exclusive chip, the horizontal/speed chip. You will need to get 5 of these to have this completed, and then to get this pink color chip as a banner badge that you can equip to your splash tag if you want to. It's a completionist thing. But the best way to go about it is to basically do an off-color monochrome, and I will show you guys how that works. Something very important before beginning this is to talk to Marina. And I had turned all my hacks off, so let me turn all these back on real quick. Okay, so as you can see I have all the hacks active, and the most important thing to make sure to do is to have the color chip bias at 0. That's because we're going to be doing an off color one, so all this does at high bias is it makes the most common tone show up 30% of the time, but when it's at 0 it's an even split between the 6 colors, so we're gonna have this turned off. That is the only difference between this and a normal monochrome run. Everything else is active. And let's begin. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully well. Hopefully I will not eat my words. Alright, our first set of available options, and we already have a red available. So we're just going to be picking all of the red ones. This will be a bit harder because the odds of getting the one you want is only 15% versus 30% with the color chip bias, but that's okay. We'll just collect the red ones, and hopefully as we climb our way up, we will run into 5 of the horizontal/speed. And then we'll be very quick to destroy everything, but for now, we'll just deal with poison ink. That's okay. Poison ink will be helpful for us as well. Oh, it's this stage. This is like the most chaotic 8-ball stage. Or is it Infinity Ball? What is the proper name of this thing? It's a bit chaotic because, well, there's the beluga guys, but then you have these puffer balloons over by the goal. Watch out, beluga is gonna get you. See, you can accidentally hit one of these puffer balloons and they will like send the ball flying. Why are you like this video game? Thankfully, the ball cannot fly off the map, otherwise we would have lost so many times by this point. Well, there you go. Second floor, horizontal/speed, and this is what we want, or Splatana's gonna be swiping real fast. And it's the one stage where you cannot ink anything, you just have to scare these guys so that they line themselves up with the... like so. And then you push this, and then they all die. If you ever want to speedrun this one, this is how it's done. I think you can probably do it faster than 10 seconds, I'm just a silly bean. Okay, this time we do not have any red chips, which is a bit unfortunate, but that is why we have the floor reset. And once again, no red chips, so another floor reset. Now we're spoiled for choice. We have 2, we have sound wave damage, and we have main damage distant. We don't really have any sound wave attacks, so I'm just gonna go for main damage distant because this will benefit us more. Alright, we've got ourselves a high tower with the 2 spawners. I always like to go for the top one first, and we're gonna be doing more damage at a distance, so I'm just gonna hit them from really far away. Alright, first one's done, and then if you get the angle just right on this, it'll get them all. Okay, once again, no orange. So the thing about these off-color runs, the lunge attack, it's very tempting. I never use the lunge attack anyways, but this is a different run you could do. Uh-oh, is the streak gonna break here? We might break the streak. Nope. We got lucky. I got so lucky. Now the odds of getting repeats are pretty much random, so I'm just getting extremely lucky to have like 2 of these in the first 5 floors. And the other thing to mention is that it's okay if we end up having to go a little bit off color on these because we're not here to farm for pearls in this run. We are here to collect 5 of the chip we need. So it's no biggie if you do have to break the streak. It's not the end of the world. Just try to avoid breaking the streak if you don't have to. I really need this poison ink to do its thing, because I'm noticing that the power chips have a big problem with the ink efficiency. I ran into this problem when I did the roller run as well. Because the roller, I mean, it would do a lot of damage, right? It'd do a lot of damage, but it'd run out of ink very quickly. Hopefully this Splatana won't give me as much trouble, but we will see. Alright, floor 5. Once again, very tempting to just pick up this blue chip. I think I'm gonna do one reset. We don't get, nope. Okay, we're gonna go to vending machine just because, hey, do you even have enough membucks to buy anything? We should. Why is she warning us like this? That's a nice little quality of life though. They're like, can you even buy anything if you go there? I'm pretty sure we can, because the one chip is 250 with the max discount we have, right? Yeah, there you go. Or I could get the killer whale. This would be the smarter thing to do, the main damage distant, but considering we're gonna get that whale buff at some point, I think I might as well go for the whale, because I don't like using crab tank. So this is more of a personal choice, and I might break the streak here because of this personal choice. Like I said, that is okay. It is okay to break the streak. It didn't have the specific chip we want. Although again, if you're specifically wanting to get 5 of these, I would have bought the power chip. But the game is being very kind to us. We haven't even reached floor 10 and we already have 3 of the 5 horizontal speeds. At this point, you're like, man, there's no way this is at random. But it is at random. I'm just extremely lucky. And sometimes you will not be this lucky and you'll get the floor 30 and you won't even get a repeat, and I jumped off way too late for this. Oh gosh. Yeah, the ink efficiency problem, very apparent, and it is very early on. So maybe something I could do is grab some like ink saver main for this once we completed all the things. We'll see. The idea is to go monochrome until you've collected 5 of the one you need, and then you just do whatever you want because you've got the 5 you need. If you want the extra pearls, sure. Okay. Nothing here. And this time we only get like 2 resets, so we do not get a oh okay. I'm always so ready to give up on this, but you know, the game keeps on giving and I shall keep on taking. Thank you, video game. All right, we got the stepping stones floor, which is a nice straight line. The slow ink recovery is little scary. Beluga please. Beluga please. Well, we don't even have enough ink to get the tower through the whole thing. It's important to keep in mind later, because the higher stages will punish you if you run out of ink very easily. Okay, gonna do reset 1. Look at how lucky we just got. A rigorous double drop of the color we need. Usually when I do these off-color monochrome runs, you do not expect to get a double of the one you need. So I'm just gonna take this and say thank you, video game. Maybe this is like streamer luck, even though I'm not streaming this, I'm just recording it, but same difference. You know, it's like, oh yeah, it's because I'm recording it that it's being easy. Otherwise, I would have struggled. But speaking of struggling, it's this stage is the Fitness Gram Pacer test of stages. These guys are gonna spawn consistently, and we just have to go from side to side and splat the little sprinkle fellas before they reach the zone. And we've already got these 2, and now there's 2 more approaching the other side. So once again, it's literally the Fitness Gram Pacer test. I make this joke in the I'm making a tier list video of all the stages in side order. So whoops, I spoiled the joke, but you know, it is what it is. Man, Killer Whale does nothing to the sprinkle guys. You would think it does tracking, but they move just fast enough. This is like the smoothest clear I've had on this. 53 seconds. Okay, once again, it's gonna make us reroll. And ooh, vending machine corner. It is tempting, but we have enough membucks to reroll. We have enough membucks. We don't have enough membucks. I'm just gonna go to the vending machine. I realized that even if they do have one at the vending machine, I won't be able to buy too many of them. Yeah, I can do 1 reset. Unlucky. That's okay. Sometimes it happens. All right, so we are at the first boss, and we've only gotten 3 of the power chips so far. Well, we have distant damage, which is good, and fast slicing, which should help us defeat this annoying bouncy guy. We do not have the extra range, but at least we have the extra damage at range. Man, our range is abysmal. It's abysmal range. So people have told me that the strategy for this guy is to get them to hit the little bouncy pad, and then they'll open up. I'm gonna try to. Uh-oh, he's not having it with me. And when he's in rolly mode, the bouncy pad it just gets squished. Thankfully, once he ends the rolly mode attack, he will open up just as if you have hit him with the bouncy pad. Fortunately, we're not benefiting much from this distant attack, but we might benefit from the killer whale. We definitely benefit from the killer whale. All right, ink recovery. He's gonna do the little killer whale attack, which I think it got canceled, didn't it? His killer whale got canceled by bumping him into the thing. It's not that scary of a move, but I guess if you ever want to cancel the killer whale, just bump him into the bouncies. It's such great vocabulary here, but you guys know what I mean. All right, this was not too bad. Not as bad as I thought it would be, at least. Okay, now we do have vending machine money, but I'm gonna reroll. Okay, I'm just gonna take my luck to the vending and see if we get anything good there. Again, it's because it's off color, we basically have half the usual odds we do of getting the thing we need, but the vending machine doesn't actually benefit from any of the odds things, so the vending machine is just as unfair as ever. Alright, main damage close. I will purchase 2 of these. Now, this might put me in a pickle. This might be where we go off color, because we only have enough membucks for 1 reset. Thankfully, the game chose to be kind and to give us a hard bonus with the color we need. Okay, don't use your main weapon. What am I supposed to cover the zones with then? We are using the main weapon. I'm sorry, video game. There's nothing I can do. Here's what I can do though. This guy will explode. The thing that sucks is the killer whale won't kill the sprinkle man. So we are gonna have to use our special because the killer whale just is ineffective here. Which also means now we gotta go to get the other sprinkle man. And now I gotta watch for the arpeggio barrage. Uh-oh. Which means I really gotta watch for the arpeggio barrage. Okay, our armor is back. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We still get some bonus. Usually I don't use your main one. This is the worst one because it's like, what am I supposed to do? Spam fizzy bombs? I mean, I could, but like that's just pain and suffering. It's unnecessary. Increases the damage dealt by explosions. I'm gonna pick it up just because it's red. Although now I'm realizing this is one of those reds that go to 10. Most of these go to 5, and we still need 3 of the horizontal slash, but that's okay. The less in the pool, the better. And I guess explosion damage would benefit the fizzy, right? Oh, okay, maybe it would not benefit the fizzy. Would it benefit the fizzy, right? Yeah. I didn't do a base, but I'm just assuming that the fizzy will now do slightly more damage because of this. Maybe I'll actually finally use my sub in these. It didn't do anything. I'm not using my sub in these. I did like 5 damage. Oh, we're out of ink and in a corner. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. I don't like it at all. Okay. Taking this one down. We got 1 last to go. And we're good. Let's go. Alright, nothing red, so we're gonna have to refresh. Nothing red again, so we're gonna have to refresh again. And once again, we're gonna have to refresh again. That's gonna happen fairly often, but that's okay. Alright, we got a tower, poison ink. We'll take it. Oh hey, this is the one with the zones that we just did, but it's with tower instead. Now something to keep in mind with the tower, I don't know if you guys see the little like syringe looking thing on it. Oh gosh, I can't climb from here. This will tell you how much ink is in it. So like once you get the full, there's no point in like turbo spamming it because it won't overfill. So if you're ever struggling with like the ink efficiencies of weapons, just keep that in mind. See how it's like full? Even if I were to add more to it, like it wouldn't make it go any faster or further because it's already got the max ink it could have in it. Okay, do I want to go to the vending machine? I'm gonna take my chance. I'm gonna take my chance with the vending machine. Might regret it later, but all right, vending machine corner. Give us something good, nothing good. All right, 1 reset. Vending machine corner, give us something good, nothing good. Second reset is so expensive that I'm not gonna bother. I'm starting to think that vending machines aren't as cost effective for the off-color runs just because the odds are so low anyways. Yeah, I'd rather have the membucks to do these rerolls. And we've got main damage close. We're very close to maxing this one out, which will make the Splatana wiper one appear more frequently. Because as you might have noticed, we got 3 of them early on and then we haven't seen it at all like in the teens floors. This is quite the frustrating 8-ball stage if you ask me. That's because it doesn't jump all the way. See that? Like it does a little jumpy, but then a bunch of enemies come in and they like to push it out the way. And then the other goal is like over there. It's a little hard to reach, especially if the belugas are pushing it out the way. And hopefully it'll score itself while I take care of these enemies. Hopefully it'll score itself. Okay, there you go. I always get so mad at the balls. I'm like, just lock in there already. Okay, we've got ink damage. And this is another one of those 10. I'm gonna go monochrome for this, so I'll just keep going monochrome. But if you want to have an easier time with just clearing it and be overpowered, I would have gone for that double chip there. Alright. We got another set of 8-ball delivery. Don't know if this is the fastest approach, but this is what I always go for. And this one, I probably took this the wrong way because you can't get through the spawner with it. No! I've made mistakes. Beluga, help. Beluga, you're not helping, sir. Alright, there goes the speed run on this one. There's the right way and there's the dumb way, which I took the dumb way. Alright, nothing good. Poison ink. And the danger. I'll take it. I'll take the danger. Alright, what is the danger on this one? Stronger gelatins. The thing about the stronger ones is that they're not just stronger, they're faster. I don't think it makes these guys faster. I just think it makes the other guys faster. The guy's trying to kill you fast. Yeah, it definitely makes them faster. Oh boy. Like, they already caught up to me. I'm already about to go in a corner, which is not good. Alright, vending has not been treating me nicely, so I'm just gonna refresh. Okay, we're just gonna have to keep refreshing. Yeah, we can do like 3 or 4 refreshes for the cost of like the second vending refresh. At this point, I'm starting to run out of membucks, so I'm tempted to go to vending. Because if it has, you know, I'll try it. I'll give vending a chance again. But vending's not very nice because it's more expensive to refresh than a floor. And then you have to spend even more membucks just to buy the things. Yeah. Once again, we did not get anything good. So now that we refresh, we can only buy 1. And if we refresh again, we won't be able to buy anything anyways. Still tempting to buy this, but I won't. I need the membucks. Now you guys be your own judge on whether or not you think the vending machines are worth it for these off-color monochrome runs. But from my experience so far, the vending machines are not worth it. It's better to just keep re-rolling because vending has a chance of giving you things like specials and subs and pearls, whereas just re-rolling on a floor, you're guaranteed to get chips. I mean, yeah, maybe you get a vending machine when you roll, but like, I'd rather get a vending machine than whatever else. Also, you can do damage to these without hitting the actual guy. It's just not a lot of damage. It's kind of like hitting the shell of the ball guy. I would not recommend this, but like you can just hide down here and hit the shells. Usually what I do is I wait for them to do their little attack and then I'll hide under here. That way, whatever their spin attack is, it usually doesn't reach you unless it's the arpeggio barrage. And this thing will tell you what it'll launch. So see how it has torpedo? It'll launch torpedoes at you. Right, we're gonna go for this guy. And then we'll get his friend. And then where is the last guy? He's looking at us. No, don't run away. All right, bomb rush. Bomb rush, you definitely want to go under if it's bomb rush. All right, and that is the second boss, and we are very far from actually getting a full monochrome or all 5 of the Splatana wiper chips. The odds are very low unless you start filling out the other chips. So I think right now our odds of getting this specific chip we want, which is the horizontal slash speed, there's like 6 of these available, I believe. Let's check. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's 7 total. So the odds of us getting the one we need is 1 in 7 if it is red. But now that we fill this out, it's gonna be 1 in 6. So our odds of getting the thing we want is going to be a lot higher. Despite us being in the 20s floor, that is a-okay. Why is it this stage? I hate this one. This is the worst stage. I have learned that you can kind of like pro drone your way. See, and I missed one sprinkle guy, and we're this close to losing the zone. And then the other, they got like splashdown dudes, and you get no ink. But we've cleared the first checkpoint at least. Oh, we're gonna take a lot of damage here. To the surprise of no one, I am struggling on this stage. But by this point, we have to make our way over to the other side, because Sprinkle Man is here to destroy my plans. Have we not captured the other zone? Oh my gosh, we don't. Let's recapture the zone with our lovely long range. And I believe this will give us a special charge. Yep, okay. Oh, thankfully the beluga sprinkles actually chase you instead of the zone. I guess that's one nice thing about it. Out of like the infinitely many horrible things about it, but one nice thing about it. Okay, I'm gonna climb up this platform just to get ourselves some ink. And then I'm gonna jump up in the air, reassess what's going on. My glob, this is so much. All right, second CD, we just need one more CD to lock these guys out. Okay, now is our chance to paint the zone, which is very difficult to do with our limited ink. Then we'll jump over, pro drone our way, paint this, stop every last one of them, hit the spinny guy. Hope no sprinkler makes it. Charger's gonna distract me. Oh, there's the sprinkle. There's Mr. Sprinkles over here. No more Mr. Sprinkles. I'm done. I'm still done with the stage. Okay, this is better than the 25 minutes it took me with the roller. So it is a significant improvement despite me running a power chip on both of them. And I think it's because this one doesn't use as much. Okay, here you go. Another horizontal slash speed. So the odds of getting this is now, I think it jumps to 6% from 5%. It's not that much of an improvement, but it's better than nothing. And then once we get main damage, this, and poisoning, then it's 1 in 3, because then you can only get one of these 3. But maybe we'll have it filled out completely by then. And by filled out, I mean the specific chip we're looking for, and not the palette. I doubt we're gonna max out the whole palette with red. We got 8 balls and the 2 bridges. Or are they infinity balls? Is that the proper name for them? I'm calling them 8 balls. This is an 8 ball. This is a friendlier 8 ball. That's all it is. And come on. No, the game's gonna kill me, please. Thank you. But I think we have enough membucks to where I'm tempted to just re-roll. Or the other option is to save and hope the vending machine is very kind. But considering we have a bonus here, now I'm gonna reroll. We have so many that I might as well reroll. Well, sometimes rerolling is worth it, you know. If you have over, I'd say 2,000 membucks before doing your reroll, feel free to reroll, because it's the chance of getting this is basically 5% per 3 options. So in theory, every 20 rolls you should get the specific one you want. In theory. In practice, it doesn't always work out that way, but you can get it sooner, or sometimes you can get it never. I already had it complete, but for the sake of the guide that I'm making on this, this is how you basically complete them. All right, this is another 8-ball stage, and yeah, this one in the middle is like a pain to get. This low one is not that big of a deal. This one you just tap it over, you're good. But this one in the middle, man, this oh, the belugas hate it. A real question is, do I want to hit up a vending machine? The floor 24 is next, so we have a guaranteed vending machine on the floor after. So I'm just gonna... Okay, fine. One last reset. Alright, it really wants me to go to vending machine, so I will go to vending machine. And then it's gonna give me another vending machine on the next floor. So, I mean, hey, if you have the 5 chips you need and you just want to go to the end, this is a good opportunity to do just that. I'm gonna do 2 resets per machine. If it gives me something great, if it doesn't, move on to the next one. Because it gets pretty expensive. At this point, I've spent 600 pearls, and I'd rather have those 600 pearls for floor resets. And I forget what the odds are at the vending machines, but I'm pretty sure it's like 60% that you get a chip. Okay, there you go. This time it's a lot nicer. We have another one maxed out. We're gonna reset again, and we're gonna do our second reset now. It gives us something great. If it doesn't give us anything, boo-hoo, moving on. I'm tempted to do one more though. I'm tempted to do one more. We have an, okay, sure, ink damage. We can only buy 2 of these, and this might break our streak, which is why I wasn't too keen on doing it, but we get closer to a full pallet. The more pearls if you're also still trying to gather pearls at this point, but like, I have maxed out pearls, I don't care. Okay, and we're gonna have like 1 reroll after this. So if it doesn't give it to us, the monochrome part will break, but we already have the thing we need. But it did give it to us. We have a danger on the combined forces with poison ink boost. So sure, why not? I'll keep the pretty color monochrome. So as you can tell by now, we're a very long way away from getting a fully maxed out palette. All right, stronger gelatins, not a big deal. Uh-oh, what happens if you run out of ink then? I don't know. Cry. Oh, gotta be careful with the arpeggios, because if you're in the air, they can still hit you. And you can die just like that. Didn't think I'd have a death during one of these runs, but this is what happens when you underestimate the stronger enemies. That's okay, we can lose a few lives, it doesn't matter. See, not as big of a deal the second time around, when there's not already like 500 enemies going at me. That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna pick up the sound wave damage, because why not? We did get the killer whale. Might as well make it a bit stronger. Okay, 2 more floors to go. I'm very tempted to go for a vending machine if one pops up, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Oh, it's gonna give me the vending machine. Okay, so my choice is the Crucifixion stage or a vending machine. I don't want to do this stage. I genuinely don't want to do this stage. I mean, I know we do damage, right? But like, we don't have that much range, and all it's gonna do is buff the explosion damage. So like, I don't really need the spawners to do more damage at the moment. I'm just gonna go to the vending machine, because to avoid the... I've suffered on that stage for too long, too many times. This time I'm gonna skip it, because I just don't feel like it, okay? And not in the mood. Alright, something to note with the vending machines is if you have a life that you have not like replenished, it'll keep being there. So like, once I do the reset, the life will keep being there until you buy it. So you just want to buy the life back. All right, we have also maxed out poison ink. If I refresh, I might be able to buy 1. I'll risk it. Okay, well, we will have about 3 floor resets for the final floor. Well, let's see how that goes. Can we maintain the monochrome? Can we get lucky enough to maintain monochrome all the way till the end? Maybe not. Okay, once again, we have the option now between splash damage and sound wave damage, and I think I will go for sound wave damage, because we have that killer whale with us. Now, I do gotta say that compared to the roller power run, I don't feel as strong with this. I mean, it is fun, but I just don't have the same feeling of power as the roller. And I'm not sure if it's just because we have less range or something silly like that, but it's not feeling the same power. Then again, I say that, as I proceed to just one-shot the running guys. Either way you slice it, we have made our way up to the final boss. We have collected 5 of the chips that we wanted to collect, and let's just see how fun this is, because that's the fun part of the monochrome runs, is getting to the final boss and seeing how ridiculously overpowered you are with your weapon. Sometimes you can make a stronger weapon by not going monochrome, and I've seen a lot of people do that. They're like, oh, look at me, I have made the Grisco Doolies. I love this battle music. I like the original battle music when you face him a bit more, but all the boss battle musics in Side Order have been pretty much a good bop. Out of all of them though, I gotta say the Marina fight one is my favorite, and it kind of sucks that we don't really get to see it many times over, but what can I do? And then he always likes to spawn like one over here and then one in the middle, but he takes a while. Okay, there you go. So these vary, they don't always spawn in the same location. The funny thing is that the poison ink will trigger them just a tiny bit. So like if you have that active, it will, oh, I'll pick up the CD though. That's a good buff to have. And I will save my killer whale for final boss man himself. All right, killer whale and a couple slices and he's done for. And that has been the Monochrome Splatana run. I will say it's definitely more enjoyable than the roller, but I just don't feel the same sense of power as the roll. I think I'm just used to like dynamo rollers, so I'm like, oh, this makes sense. This definitely does more damage than the Grisco Splatana. This does like 2000 damage, but it has more range. But yeah, overall, pretty fun run. Oh, you can spin your character, but with the right stick. Overall, this has been a pretty fun run. I've enjoyed it, and this is how you can go about getting the weapon exclusive chips. The hardest one to do for these is the dualies, just because there's like 10 options, but 2 of those 10 options are a one-time chip instead of like a 5-time chip. So like if you pick it up once, you have it already. Not as many pearls. This is what happens when you fail to fully fill out the palette, but that's okay. We're not going for pearls. Even if I were to get more pearls, the game will not let me store any more. So that is about it. If you guys enjoyed this monochrome run and you would like to see more of them in the future, for some reason, I don't know, they're just pretty chill in my opinion. But if you guys are enjoying them, I will gladly keep on making more. So leave a comment down below with what you'd like to see next. I'll probably take a couple of the most popular votes and then make another YouTube poll and see where we go from there. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck hunting those weapon exclusive chips, and I'll squid you in the next one. Bye!